Hello there, you're watching Bizworld. The targeted fuel subsidy scheme will be implemented on January 1st, 2020. Domestic Trade and Consumer Affairs Minister Datuk Sri Saifuddin Nasution Ismail said through the scheme, the government will channel cash aid, which will be credited directly into the accounts of the recipients once every 4 months.
If you ask me, I would love to expand it to M40. If you ask me, I would love to use that to expand to M40. So it has to be B40 plus M40, but still, it has to be based on the data-driven. Okay? So I'm going to raise up in this coming cabinet meeting to also consider if there is any saving, that should go to M40, so that we can expand targeted subsidy, not only to B40, but also to M40.
The subsidy rate is 30 ringgit a month for cars and 12 ringgit a month for motorcycles. It is estimated 2.9 million recipients will benefit from the scheme. Malaysia is keen to further reap the benefit from mutual collaboration with China in the technology sector, mainly Industrial Revolution 4.0. Deputy International Trade and Industry Minister Ong Kian Ming said as the US-China trade war and Hong Kong protests drag on, more technology firms from those countries are keen to diversify into ASEAN, which served a market of 640 million consumers.
Given that ASEAN is a very attractive market, and also that the US-China conflict has given a lot of push factor for Chinese companies in the tech sector to diversify and expand their operations overseas, activities overseas. I think this is a good time for all of the stakeholders here.
He was met at the China's Prime Global Innovation and Entrepreneurship Contest, or IPIEC Global 2019 ASEAN Chapter Finals. In addition, he said IPIEC platform offers great opportunities for entrepreneurs to tap into China's market with the support of governments. Khazana Nasional Berhad will continuously cut its debt to between 35 and 40 billion ringgit from 47 billion ringgit currently. Economic Affairs Minister Datuk Sri Muhammad Azmin Ali said the move will be driven by selling off asset and reinvestment activity by the government investment arm.
The money that we generate from this sales of assets will be reinvested into other assets, and we want to make sure that it will give a better return and profit to Khazana, and subsequently it gives better dividend to the government. Let's make sure that we create value to those assets.
He was met after delivering the opening address at Khazana Mega Trends Forum 2019. Datuk Sri Azmin said selling off asset is a normal business as long as Khazana makes strategic consideration and follows market value. For the last 10 years, Khazana has been selling about 100 assets worth 65 billion ringgit. While commenting on Malaysia Airlines, Datuk Sri Azmin said Khazana has received some proposals and is now in the process of identifying potential partners for the airline. Lembaga Tabung Haji TH has set November 1st as the deadline for inactive depositors to activate their respective accounts to avoid the risk of losing their benefits as active account depositors. According to a statement today, TH has identified over 700,000 depositor accounts involving a total of 60.4 million ringgit in deposits that had not conducted any transaction for more than 7 consecutive years since 2012. Accounts that remain inactive after the date will be transferred to a dormant inactive account group, and those accounts will no longer receive the benefit as TH active account depositors. However, the amount transferred to the dormant account can still be claimed and paid to them. TH said depositors can activate their accounts by making at least one savings or money withdrawal transaction. HSBC Holdings is embarking on a cost-cutting drive that threatens as many as 10,000 jobs. The Financial Times reported, citing 2 people briefed on the matter, HSBC is questioning why it has so many people in Europe when it has double-digit returns in parts of Asia. The job cuts on top of the 4,700 redundancies reported earlier could be announced when HSBC reports its third-quarter results later this month. A HSBC spokesman, however, declined to comment on the report. In April, HSBC started a cost review that was expected to lead to job cuts, including hundreds of investment banking positions. That's all the time we have for Bizworld this evening. I'm Nadia Azmi. Thank you for watching and keep tuning in to TV3.